Hello humans. I feel like I feel like Sheldon from the Big Bang Theory. Like I must sit like this. Dr. Sheldon Cooper presents Fun with Flags. Because I don't always know what to say. Anyway, this video I thought to ask you a question. Is it okay to ask for help? M- my answer is yes. And I think everybody's answer will be yes. But what's your that's your intellectual instinctive answer. But what is your emotional instinctive answer? Maybe you grew up and when you were growing up, the sentiment was you got yourself into this trouble, now you can get yourself out. You must deal with the consequences alone. Is that really how the world works? Is that really what it means to be a human? Let me know what you think in the comments while I share what my thoughts are, something that I've learned recently. So my answer to the question is yes. Like I said, my emotionally instinctive answer is immediately no. When there's something that I need to ask for help on, I immediately want to say no. Especially when it's something big and, let's say, slightly embarrassing. People people create an idea of who you are in their heads. Okay? So if I meet you, I create an image of you in my head. That will not always be 100% accurate. Okay? And each person you meet does this for you. Some come very close to being accurate, some not so close, some very far off. And you can't control the image that people create of you in their heads. So, throw away fly. But you can present the most authentic version of you possible when you don't ask for help, when you need it, because it will be embarrassing, because it will taint the image that you've carefully crafted for people to view you as. You are contributing to an incorrect image of you in the next person's head. We were made to connect as human beings. We are social creatures. Whether you like it or not, we are social creatures. And to connect with somebody, you need to meet them in many areas and situations of their life. And one of those areas is when they're in trouble, when something is wrong, when they need help with something, when you need help with something. If you only ever connect with people when things are going good, best case scenario, people only know 50% of who you are. They have a 50% accurate image of you in their head. But if you want people to have a 100% accurate version of you in your head, you need to show them the times when you need help, when you've done something wrong and now you are dealing with the consequences, and the consequences are a little too much for you to handle. I say it's okay to ask for help. I say you are supposed to ask for help. Somebody once said, misery loves company. And another person then added on to that and said, no, misery doesn't love company. Misery needs company. When you get yourself into trouble, there's a certain type of thinking that gets you into that trouble. And to get yourself out of the trouble, you need a different way of thinking than what got you into the trouble. When misery happens, there's some part of you that needs healing. And in order for it to heal, you need another human being to understand and feel the misery that you are in currently. That's why misery needs company. Misery needs company to heal. It needs somebody to understand what's happening in order to heal. So when you get yourself into trouble and the consequences are a little too much for you and you are miserable, you're in a state of misery, you need the company in order to heal from it. So you need the help. And nobody knows that you need help if you never ask for it. So again, my question to you is it okay to ask for help? Let me know in the comments what your emotional instinct says to that question. And for a lot of us, your brain will answer immediately and say, yes, it's okay to ask for help. But your heart and your body will tense up at the thought of asking for help. So sit with it. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you want to know the answer from somebody else also, what they think, share this video with somebody and consider subscribing as well. And if you liked the change in scenery from my normal backdrop, let me know that too in the comments. Always nice talking to you humans.